Welcome to Starlight, Starbright Tarot. I hope you're all well. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you. And thank you to all the new subscribers. You are a blessing to this channel, and I hope that I have the clarity, the truth and the answers that you are seeking. Okay, let's get started. These are the cards we have drawn for today. We're starting with the Quantum Oracle. So to begin the reading, thank you. What does the collective need to know? What do they want to know? What do they have to know right now? Okay. Oh, we have dark thoughts. Entering the maze. Oh dear, yes. Shadow work needed here. And new supportive connections. So you or someone around you could be entering into a difficult time. Somebody may need your support, or support is coming in to assist you to get through the matrix, to get through these dark thoughts, to help you with your shadow work. This is consciousness and people. So, you know, perhaps you're feeling a little bit alone in everything, you know, things are a little bit dark and unpredictable, yeah, you know, sort of moving into lower vibrational energy. There's a man here with a cane and a top hat. I don't know, I'm getting Monopoly, of course. So, but yeah, facing the shadow, you feel like you're being guided or tormented by dark thoughts or dark shadows. So don't be afraid of your own shadow is what I'm getting. Yeah, there is kind of like a crack here in the matrix. There is this kind of cloud that's opening up in this darkness. There is a silver lining to all of this. An 8, eight, taking back your power. 8, prosperity, you know, 8, infinity. So you do have people coming into your life, but you need to get maybe out and about, take some classes of some kind. You know, get yourself, out of your head, out of your mind. That doesn't mean that we're suppressing the emotions or the dark thoughts that come into our mind. We're just going to switch it up. So, you know, you need to take steps, you know, have 3 steps to move forward. So as soon as you feel like darkness is descending upon you, there could be a thunderstorm or something like that. Like it could be getting very dark, could be hail or something like that going on. Yeah, but also thunderous. There's some anger around you. Yeah, somebody could be angry. Dark masculine energy. I'm getting shadow masculine work. And of course, masculine energy is, you know, action oriented. Feminine energy is more passive. You know, feminine energy navigates in calm and peaceful ways through times of trouble and difficulty. But this is kind of going to leave you very soon. This is, yeah, what was I saying? Take the 3 steps. So, you know, don't slump down. Don't grab that bottle. Don't grab for self-soothing things. Start thinking better of yourself. But this could be to do with, you know, father figures, things like that. Things that need to be healed. But this is also like art and art therapy going on here. Perhaps you love art, you're interested in art. Oh, my air conditioning is rattling. I think it needs cleaning. Just a minute, I'm going to turn it off. Okay, yeah, so there could be some father healing needed here as well. But you also have somebody or people coming into your life. They have a certain serenity to them. Yeah, they have a certain serenity to them. But there's something that you really enjoy, you know, to lift your spirits. Get out and about. Take yourself for a walk. Do some exercise. So, you know, when you feel the dark shadows coming upon you, understand what happened. Understand why you feel the way you feel. And then let them go. The past is in the past, and yes, these are just shadows of days gone by, of difficult times. So we can dispel the shadow through sunlight. Oh, sunlight creates shadows, doesn't it? Funny enough. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so yeah, so new and supportive connections coming in. Yeah. There could be something here to do with couples and couples therapy and things like that needed. But also there is somebody who's very interested in you. See how that, you know, on this card, the heads are kind of coming together. It's kind of like there's a little bit of telepathy there. But yeah, definitely there's an attraction. But it's also this person, like one looks like they're critiquing or teaching, the other looks like they're painting. But to me, I don't know where his arm is. So you could be actually doing projects together. Yes, you could actually be doing something yeah, that you both enjoy together. But you have new supportive connections coming in. You've spent enough time alone. Oh right, yeah, loss, masculine energy. So this could be a masculine around you. Yeah, they feel like their ships have sailed. They feel like they've lost something. They feel like they've lost you. They're a little bit lost. Perhaps you're watching Lost. Yeah, so this is to do with events as well. So there's somebody who's kind of like searching for you, I'm getting. Yeah, again, more masculine energy, a consciousness of lack. So needing to, oh, but then we have happy success, more. Yeah, so whatever this is going to turn around very soon, but you have to turn yourself around. But also this could be a masculine figure around you. They could need your help and assistance. Yeah, you know, things are deceiving or deceptive. We can't always trust what we see. We can't always trust what we think, but we can always trust how we feel. Like how you feel is how you feel. You can't, you know, there's no denying feelings or the heart is what I'm getting to say to you. So yeah, somebody feels like their ships have sailed. They feel like they've been dumped on a desert island. Somebody could actually be literally missing a plane or missing travel or missing, you know, like they're missing their flight, that kind of, or their ship, that kind of thing as well. But this ship is definitely moving away from this person, and this person feels quite lost. They have kind of like shaggy hair. They could even have a beard, that kind of thing. But yeah, there's a consciousness of lack here, you know. See, we have like a television screen with all this money and everything, you know, like that. So there could be somebody who gambles or who's involved in some kind of finance, that kind of thing. And on the television, you know, they're looking at their money grow. But at the end of the day, you know, they're taking some hits, they're taking some losses, is what I'm getting. You know, when we gamble, you know, it's called gambling for a reason. So maybe put your money, or somebody needs to put their money into lower risk investments or something like that. But yeah, but it's also, this television set's kind of like in a love heart. And again, it has this energy that somebody was paying way too much attention to their money and not enough attention to you, or they love you with their money. They love you, you know, through working hard for you and through giving you gifts and keeping you supported and all of these sorts of things. But at the end of the day, you know, this heart is a rock, you know, it's hard as rock. So somebody kind of doesn't know how to connect to their heart, or you just didn't receive from this person, or this person's unable to love through the heart space. But also something here about being set in stone. You know, this person's also very stubborn. They're not the type to fight for you, is what I'm getting. And sometimes that's what we need. We need people to fight for us as we would fight for them. Or probably you did fight for them, you did put up a fight, but this person kind of just stayed stuck and stubborn. They're feeling the weight of this now. They're feeling the loss of this. They're kind of in a bit of a maze. They're in a quandary. You know, they're moving into dark times. They were starting to realize that money, yeah, that money isn't, you know, what's money when you don't have love and friendship and companionship? I'm not saying that you can't live solitary lives. Some people live very solitary lives and they're very happy. You know, these people can be creators or writers, or they're just people who enjoy their own company. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But this person feels like, you know, they're alone in it all. So there could be somebody around you who you need to pay attention to. You know, they're kind of entering into the maze. They're kind of also entering into rabbit holes and things like that. So, you know, maybe you need to invite someone or invite this person out and about. They're thinking of better days with you, days where, you know, you both were highly connected. or they're seeing you with someone else, or they're imagining, because it's in their mind, they're imagining that you're with someone else, that you're having a good time, that, you know, you're doing your thing, and they kind of feel like, you know, they've lost you and, you know, the ship has sailed, that it's all too late. But, you know, where love is concerned, it's never too late if two people are meant to be together. But, you know, then maybe, you know, you will never consider this person again. So, you know, they are in a feeling of loss. But then, you know, there's happy success coming for them. So, you know, they want to be successful. They want to be happy again. Perhaps this is you, you know, if this all relates to, you know, you listening to this, then, you know, there are brighter days definitely coming. But there needs to be a change of mind, a change of heart. Nothing is set in concrete. Nothing is, you know, we can change things very, very rapidly through, you know, using our mind, using our determination, being motivated to be the best version of us. It's like, you know, don't waste another year of your life. Don't waste another minute of your time. You know, get doing the things that you enjoy doing. There could be problems with travel and things like that, but it's kind of like whatever the destination was, like there's another, there's happy success. It'll all work out is what I'm trying to say. Whatever that is, it'll all work out. So can we have more information here, please? Yeah, Princess of the Echoing Hills, Princess of Pentacles. So yeah, we have a page. Princess of Pentacles would be a page, I'm presuming. So a page of Pentacles here. So this could be somebody that you know through work or through, through work or through study. Thank you. Sorry, I was having other messages coming in, which I'm going to tell you now. So this could also be that we have somebody who's supported someone else. So we could have the Princess of Pentacles here who supported someone else, who gave everything, made every effort, to support you, but financially I'm getting, but it's kind of like we've got a feminine here who supported someone or supported a partner financially. It's like you paid all the bills, you know, it was your money that was kind of being used for day to day, but while they stacked theirs or hid money from you or something like that, you know, they were stacking money at your expense. They're realizing what they've done. They're realizing that they have made a mistake, that they shouldn't have done that for some reason. But because perhaps whatever they've gained, they're losing, because whatever's we take by ill-begotten means, you know, in the age that we're moving towards, this is all being, you know, this is like accumulated karma, as this person has accumulated wealth or power or whatever at your expense. There could also be something here to do with a father and a daughter here. So again, we've got those father-daughter issues, that maybe need to be worked out. But it's like, you know, you've tried with this Princess of Pentacles, offering this pentacle up to this person who's too busy thinking about themselves, too busy thinking about, you know, how hurt they are, and they're very stubborn. So it's kind of like they're not even willing to meet you halfway, or even admit the truth or talk truthfully and honestly. But yeah, this is kind of like, you know, they are, you know, going into, I'm getting concrete, like basement level, you know, they're going basement level. I don't know what that means. There is a venue called The Basement here in Sydney. I'm not in Sydney, but yeah, I'm close enough to it. And we have the Lord of Earthly Power, Four of Pentacles. So like this is maze, it's like concrete blocks, it's like cyclone blocks, you know, foundations and things like that. So they're kind of digging around the basement, basement jacks, I think. Wasn't that like music, somebody who created music, with the Lord of Earthly Power? So yeah, this foundational, you know, it's almost like you set the foundations for this person to succeed. but they didn't reciprocate is what I'm getting. Their heart was like cold as stone, set in concrete. They thought it would be forever. Yeah, they didn't think for 1 minute that you would be dissatisfied with them. You know, maybe they thought that you were a bit foolish. Maybe you were with them for stability. Maybe they appeared to be very stable. This person's kind of very negative thinking. You know, they could suffer from like a deep depression that you're not even aware of, is what I'm getting. So, or you do. So Four of Pentacles is all about foundation, but also it's about, you know, holding tight to what you do have. Yeah, maybe they held onto you too tight and were quite restrictive and oppressive. This could be a very strict parent or partner, or just somebody who, yeah, they kind of keep you in the shadows, keep you in the dark, kind of energy. But also, instead of offering your pentacle to them as the Princess of Pentacles, you need to start creating a foundation for yourself, or this is what you're doing or going to do. You're moving towards things that are more stable. In your own life, creating this stability for yourself. Yeah, having to shield yourself. It's interesting. There's like a bit of nudity in this. We can see, you know, bare chest here, but see the shield is at the lower chakras. So there could be something here to do with sex and sexuality, you know, that kind of thing, child abuse, that kind of thing as well. Yeah, this person could have left you feeling like you were abused in some way because it never felt right, is what I'm getting, but also could literally be this, you know, kind of childhood wounding, childhood abuse as well that you need to overcome. Yeah. So the universe, the great one of the Knight of Time. So we have the universe here, we have the World card here. So there's a chapter closing, the universe is at work here, karma is being put right. I'm also getting like resetting the clock, resetting time as you start to make new and supportive connections. They're kind of, you know, a little bit in the dark about why you've moved on or why you're going to move on, but they're not. They're not in the dark about this at all. They know exactly what they've done, but they don't want to admit it, is what I'm getting. So, and then loss here. They could have gone through a series of losses, or they could, in their life, like even people, losing people out of their life. They could have something to do with the sea, the ocean, and boats. They're looking for you. That's the other thing too. You may have lived near them with this Four of Pentacles here. You may have lived in the same area as them, like in the same house, but if you've separated, you continue to kind of maybe cross paths. But you're about to move somewhere else away from them, or they have, you know, or they're looking for you in some way and they can't find you. But they haven't really gone through the healing process. It's like they want closure, but yet you're kind of the victim, but we don't take on victim mentalities, of course. We just learn from what we've been through and we grow stronger, brighter and happier than ever. And yes, if you're going through a difficult and dark time, this is for you. You will be happy again. You have to know that. And see, then we have fortitude. We have the strength card, see, growing in strength, growing in perseverance. Keep persevering. Yeah, you're turning your back on this person because this is what's happening here. You're turning your back on this person. But it's kind of like somebody could be cruel with animals is what I'm getting. But yeah, but this person's very strong. They feel very, very victorious. Daughter of the Flaming Sword, fortitude, strength. So you're growing in strength. You know, you've kind of hardened your shell a little bit as well. You're not going to fall for the same tricks. You lie on this, you know, you put your hand on this lion of strength. There could also be somebody coming into your life that have very, like, you know, Leo energy. You can always tell if people have Leo in their chart because they always have pretty wild hair, unruly hair. Like my hair's real. I'm a Leo rising and I have Leo hair that I have a hard time controlling. So yeah, and then Three of Swords here. So, you know, Three of Swords to Six of Wands, victory. and Four of Wands. So, and Knight of Cups. So there's somebody coming into your life who loves you. There is a Knight of Cups here. We have the Lord of Sorrow, the Three of Swords. So, yeah, something was very difficult. They put you through a lot of sorrow, or, you know, or difficult times, but they're also going through loss and sorrow. And it's not necessarily karmic, but it's, you know, it's yeah, that whatever it is, they're not learning from it, is what I'm getting. But then the Six of Wands and Lord of Victory here. Six of Wands and happy success here. But see, now we've gone from masculine who wears hats to like a top hat, you know, shaggy, long hair, to somebody with short hair. And see, this person, this new supportive connections, has short hair. So it could be simply that you're about to meet somebody who's completely opposite to what you're used to as a partner. So the Three of perfected work, Four of Wands. So yeah, you're moving to a new home. There's also somebody around you who's very protective of you as well. Yeah, you know, somebody who's slamming the door for you. On this, or if this person turns up, they're going to love and protect you and slam that door. There could be, this new person could be somebody who is a bit younger than you, but yeah, Six of Wands, happy success after a time of sorrow. So yeah, I hope this reading makes sense. Whoa, and we have the Star card, happy success. So yeah, healing energy. Somebody is a healer with their hands. Somebody has a lot of healing energy, where you've had a partner or your current partner or partners in the past. They kind of like were more like energy vampires. They sucked everything out of you, money vampires. You know, you gave all to people. Maybe because of some form of like lower chakra work needed. Maybe you felt needy. You just wanted to be loved. And this made you vulnerable to people who really kind of oppressed you. It's like you're a bit of a prize, you know, you're a catch, you're the Star card, you know, you're very handsome, you're very beautiful, but also you're the full package, you're very loving, you're very kind. But with this Fortitude card here, it's like you're not a person who's going to put up with crap from anyone anymore. You have a certain strength, but really you have to get to the end of your rope before you know, really use that strength. And sometimes maybe that strength is overly angry. So, you know, you need to harness that power. You need to harness that, that ability to say what you need to say, do what you need to do without the aggression, like firm, perseverant, you know, using fortitude, determination, rather than, you know, lower chakra, anger, aggression, retaliation. But not saying you've done that, because I don't think you have. But yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, you're just not putting up. You've got a big cup in your hand. Yeah. And again, the shield is in the lower chakra area from Three of Swords. Yeah, you've chosen, you know, you're thinking to yourself, maybe never again. Everybody says that when they go through a bad relationship, and maybe it's a good idea to go alone for a while. But if you have already been alone, there's love coming in. It could be like you might be walking your lion, walking your cat, walking your dog. But yeah, there's something here also, like this person looks like they're singing. So there could be with a Star card here, there could be somebody who's a performer. Or during a performance or something like that with the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands is, yes, it's a home, but it's also, you know, an event. So there could be some kind of event going on. Your past partner also could be getting married again. This doesn't bother you. You feel sorry for the person they're marrying because, you know, they haven't changed, if that's what you're wondering. So yeah, it could be with the star and the moon here. It could be an event during the night, but also the stars of the moon, the phases of the, you know, the horoscope, these sorts of things. There could be something here to do with horoscopes and palm readers, and, you know, maybe, you know, going to a psychic fair or going to a psychic or something like that. But also paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to your intuition. Yeah, so this is kind of something like, there's something here where one person's quite wild and the other person's more less wild. But I'm getting more to do with hair, a lot of hair here, hairdressing. Yeah, it could be a hairdresser or something here to do with hair and, you know, hair. Oh, the musical hair. And look, Eight of Wands, yeah, reaping what we've sown, karma, things moving very swiftly. Yeah, and then we'll just get one more card. So you are moving from like Four of Pentacles of boredom and stability, like maybe, because Four of Pentacles is kind of necessities, stability, that kind of thing. It can be very boring energy compared to the Four of Wands. So there's some kind of re-energizing going on here as well. You're kind of just going to meet somebody out and about. They could actually be a widow or a widower themselves, or they've been through difficulties also. And then we have, yeah, the golden children. You are a golden child. Often the chosen ones, the golden children, are often abused in order to dim their light, in order for the vampires to take their energy so that they don't succeed in their path, you know, in their godly path, in their spirit path, to go on to do what they need to do. Also starseed energy here as well. And it's interesting because these are called starseed. Inner child, tenderness, innocent, rare gifts. So you know, again, we had this yesterday. You have rare gifts. You know, you are very open to the spirit world. Maybe you were as a child. Perhaps you were a very tender and shy child, but you've been through a lot. This has hardened you. This has made you the Strength card. This has made you the Empress in service. But, you know, it's hardened you in ways, but your heart is always tender. And this is what you're trying to guard. You're trying to guard your heart into the future. But know that, you know, the divine is guarding you. You are being guarded. So, yeah, you're going through a new doorway, going through a new portal. Also, this person, you know, they imagine that that they're a shining light to you. They want to come back in. They want to come and knock on this door, this massive big archway door. You could have like an archways in your home or whatever. But, yeah, so they're kind of imagining that. But they were also part of it, like they were sent to keep you back and keep you down as well. And we have a lot of Mars energy up where this dark masculine is, yeah, angry, aggressive energy. But there's a portal opening, a door is opening, but, you know, yeah, but it's almost like they want to know where you live. They want to, yeah, they do want to know where you live. And see, we have a new earth, and to bring in this new earth, we have to be new earth. We have to be all of those things. Like, as we vibrate and go on to different dimensions, the more you can rapidly manifest. So this is why you need to have people who don't have difficult, like, you know, like malicious thoughts in their mind, because it manifests immediately on the next plane, on the next dimension, on the next level. I'm getting like the 9th dimension or something, you know, things manifest. So, you know, what the dark forces do in this world is that they poison your mind and try and get you to be a person to carry out cruel deeds. They want to break you to the point where you will become a cruel person, and then you can't pass through the door of light. But what I'm getting, if you have managed to go through the most difficult times, the most terrible things, but you still remain a person of divine, of God, then you are definitely one of the chosen ones. And the only reason that you even have dark thoughts in your mind is because somebody else put them there. Like, you've seen things, and yeah, you've seen things. It's kind of a little bit like the Fifth Element when she looks at the television and, you know, she's like seeing war for the first time, things for the first time. But it's kind of like, yeah, so this is what happens to children. Their minds are poisoned to a degree, brainwashed to a degree by dark forces and evil parents and whatevers. So it's kind of like what you've seen people do or what they've said is something that you would never have dreamed of doing or saying or even thinking, you know, or even have them in your mind if you hadn't been around the people you were around. But this is a test. It's kind of like, this is what it's all about. It's like to be a chosen one, you know, it's almost like you have to continue to be innocent. Like you're still innocent in a way. Like your heart is innocent. You wouldn't hurt anyone, you know, you wouldn't hurt a fly. But you're willing to stand your ground in the right ways, is what I'm getting to say to you. But I was trying to say something else. Yeah, it's like when we say that thing that few are, you know, many are called but few are chosen. It's because it's like you're put into different situations to see how you would react. So, you know, when you react badly, was it really that bad, or were you just hysterical, emotional, angry? You know, then felt guilty about it afterwards, even though you've got people around you who are trying to really harm you, put your light out, put your lights out, things like that going on, and really try and destroy you. But this is the thing, you weren't destroyed, and your heart is still willing, you know, is still willing, it's still pure, but your mind is still, you know, but you have this sort of like traumatized mind that affects your emotional balance. So, you know, that's where the healing comes in. So you could have somebody coming in, or people coming into your life to, you know, to help restore your faith in mankind. It's like when, yeah, something like that. Yeah, because we don't want to be in their next dimension thinking, oh, God, I want to kill you, and then that person drops down dead. Like, you know, because this is what they mean by you can kill with your words and thoughts. Yeah, and as you elevate into new dimensions, then that becomes a real thing right in front of your eyes. So, you know, this is why you have to be mindful. This is why your mind has to be loving and kind as much as your heart is. You know, and, you know, that's not easy, is it? No. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So, yeah, this change is coming. The universe is at work. New Earth is, you know, a new life is coming for you. You're part of the new Earth structure, and that is a shift to a new timeline. So you'll be shifting to a new timeline where things are just so much more beautiful for you. Yeah. Oh, and that's it. So, okay, so that's all I have to say. Love to you guys. I hope that all that makes sense. There's a strong message in there for people. Yeah. Anyway, love to you guys. Okay, see you tomorrow.